tonight.
All right. Whoa. Welcome back to Facebook Live. Jackson's being live. Joe Live. Coming at you live on a beautiful Saturday night. It's been a beautiful day today. Want to thank you guys for joining us. In the studio is my partner in crime, Kent Rorick.
Hello, everyone.
We hope everyone had a good Christmas, the day after Christmas.
Yeah. I think we all needed Christmas this year more than ever.
I know, right? We, man, I don't know about you, but I ate so much food.
I didn't do too much yesterday, but Christmas Eve I ate a lot of food.
Cakes and candies, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Well, Kent Rorick, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Shane. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What's going on in your world?
Well, there's a lot going on in my world right now. I'm busy helping my wife and busy here. And, of course, I'm running for Ward 3 for City Council, so that's kind of taking precedent right now.
That's actually big news, isn't it?
That's breaking news almost. The election's February 9th, and there is 3 wards that are all up this time. There's 6 wards in Enid, 1 through 6. I'm Ward 3. So you'll be seeing signs here pretty quick. So we're getting signs out, and we're going to be doing some videos. I have a small support group that's helping me. So some really good people that believe in me, and they're excited. Some of them have experience, some of them don't. I have experience on boards and working with people getting things done. I haven't been a city commissioner, but.
Well, let me ask you a question. What gave you this idea that you wanted to jump into the mad world of politics right now, man?
Okay, well, that's a good question, because in the city of Enid, there's some years you could be a councilman and run unopposed.
Right.
And this is going to be a hard-fought race. There is another candidate, and there's actually 3 candidates for a special election.
Okay.
But then
that'd be you,
Keith Siragusa,
and
then Ben Azell.
Ben Azell, right,
is currently in the seat, so
right.
He's basically the incumbent.
Okay.
And then there was a recall, but there's still some litigation going on about that. So possibly on February 9th, there may be 2 elections. So there's one for the next seat, the next 4 years, which Ben wouldn't be, Azell wouldn't be
right.
eligible, because there's term limits in Enid,
right,
which is a good thing. So he served 2 terms almost, so he'd be done anyway. But May, whoever wins will take office in May. So
okay.
that's the seat. But to answer your question, I kind of want to give back to the community, like most of us. I don't have a lot of extra money to donate for things and stuff, so a lot of times I donate my time. A person can always come up with time, and especially with phones and stuff, we can do things and communicate with people and try to help. So that's one of the things I did. And then, there's just some big issues going on right now in Enid, and I want to move Enid forward. That's kind of my slogan.
Right on.
Is move Enid forward.
Well, just to get it out of the way, because here's the thing, that you're going to be asked about the dread mask mandate.
Right.
That's kind of like, it's kind of the division that's really kind of separated the town almost.
It is.
So
and it's one of the reasons I ran, because not about the mandate, but what it did to this community.
Right.
I wasn't born here in Enid, but I've lived here for quite a while. My wife grew up here, graduated from Enid High, and I feel, I've worked here for your family since 2013. I feel very much part of this community. I love the downtown atmosphere. I just love Enid. I love the town. And lately, though, there's a rift. There's a giant split, and it's all about the mask mandate.
Yeah. So by the way, I would like to invite, Mr. Siragusa
right.
on the show. I think it's healthy dialogue, we're not going to have a big food fight, I actually know Keith, throughout the history of being in the car business, and he's a great guy.
Right.
I love his accent, from New York. And but no, he's a. I mean, I would consider him a friend. I think it'd be healthy if we both got on. You know, a lot of
Right.
people might be thinking, well, because you work here,
Right.
you know, at Jackson's, you know, that we're going to have this, you know, massive landslide to one side.
Right.
But
And
at
it's
the end of the
not that
day,
way at all.
no, it's not.
No.
We want the best for Enid.
Right.
And so, Mr. Siragusa, if you're out there and you want to come on the show, it'd be great to kind of talk about the issues, maybe debate the issues a little bit.
Right.
And I'll be you know, I would like to be kind of the moderator and be a little bit. I would be completely unbiased,
And
but
you can be unbiased, yeah. I mean, like you say, you're Facebook friends with him, you know, and you've talked to him in person and stuff. So, and another thing is, we're not doing this show just because I'm running. For
No,
we've been
no, this is
working
just-
on this for about a year now,
Yeah.
you know, and we're in the studio now, Studio J, and we,
yeah, this Facebook Live program is just the Jacksons Being Alive, is just something that my passion, something I wanted to do. I love the technology and the live streaming.
Yeah.
I believe that we can do more than just be a local business in town. This show is going to highlight all local business owners. You know, it's also
Right.
we're gonna show some inventory and stuff like that. You know, and we're gonna have some fun. But
Right.
we want to bring some comedy to the place, and we want to bring some philanthropy and stuff, get some giveaways. But back to the question now. I really want to nail in this, and I'll move. I promise you, we'll move on.
okay.
So you're going to be asked about the liberties and the freedom and the mask mandate, and you're going to have people that are oppose
Right.
both sides or for both sides. So please explain.
Well, there's some easy answers. You know, I could just gloss it as a politician, and I'm not going to do that. I'll do both. I could say, well, whoever wins this election won't be seated until May, and vaccines are coming out now, so hopefully the mask mandate won't be that big a deal in May. But another thing is, it is here now. I mean, it was voted 6-1, I believe, because there's 6 council spots and then the mayor. So there's 3 spots up right now, 3, 4, and 6. So if 3, 4, and 6 all would go back, and we did get it back on the agenda, first you'd have to get it back on the agenda.
Yeah.
If they did get it back on the agenda and all 3 of those positions voted to repeal it and not have a mask mandate,
Right.
it'd still be 4-3. So we're spending a lot of time about this, but you know, my wife takes more than a handful of pills every day for a condition she has, an autoimmune condition.
Right.
I have diabetes and other things. I mean, I'm overweight. I have several pre-existing conditions that would affect me, make me more susceptible.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable. And so, you know, I wear a mask when I can. We're not wearing masks right now. I mean, we're more than 6 feet away or so close. So, I mean, but I understand both sides. I
Yeah.
understand the freedoms, but I just think there's a lot of other things like economic development in Ward 3. If you drive over in Ward 3 where I live, the roads,
Yeah.
and I know the other candidate believes in some of this stuff too, but the lighting and the roads, and I'm going to have some videos in the next week. You know, Christmas kind of hindered me a little bit. I believed it was a time not to bug people and go out campaigning.
Right on.
So, you know, but now, starting tomorrow and Monday, I'm going to be doing some videos and talk. I've been educating myself, Shane. Is what,
Right.
you know, you knew I did that in the car business.
Sure,
I
yeah,
came
yeah,
in here in
yeah.
13. I didn't know about dealerships. I'd hardly bought a car at a dealership. I
Right.
grew up in the country. I bought it from a farmer or a neighbor or seen it in the newspaper, you know. So
Right.
I educated myself on Chrysler, you know, and products, Dodge and Ram. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm interviewing people and setting up. I have a campaign manager, so he's doing some of the groundwork for me.
Right.
Getting some of these interviews so then I can just get off of work or at lunch or whatever, talk to these people
Right.
and find out, you know, okay, it's easy to say we have potholes. We need to fix the potholes. How are we going to fix the potholes?
Right.
You know, how are you going to get the money? You know, how are you, if you see a road that was fixed, I want to talk to somebody that helped fix that road, even if it wasn't in Ward 3, and say, okay, this road looks like it's been changed in the last 5 years. How did you change it? How did you get money in the budget to change it? And that's what I want to do. And I think I can do that, and I think I can work with the other
You
commissioners.
know, a lot of folks that aren't in Ward 3, okay, including myself, you don't realize, you know, because you hear pothole this, pothole that. Why are we
Right.
going to do this and that? We got so many potholes. Everybody, you know, you hear it a
Right.
lot. But if you've actually driven over there in the neighborhoods,
and you can see it.
it is a little bit. I drive a Jeep Rubicon, so I mean, I have a little bit of
Right.
advantage. I'm just kidding. But okay, so now have you researched this, the whole call pipeline thing? You ready to talk about that? Or you want to research that some more?
Well, that's all right. But that's another thing that I want to say too is with my slogan, move forward. I mean, the research has been done on that, you
Yeah.
know, and me coming in or whoever coming in and digging that up and rehashing that, that's moving forward.
Yeah.
You know, the city of Enid's already spent money on that and invested in that. And I believe if you believe in it or not, it's coming.
Right.
And I do think it was a good idea to do something. I know 10 years ago, there was a lot of different talk, you know, a lake or this or that.
Right.
And people before me decided to go with this. But if we keep going back, like on the mask mandate and the Kaw Lake, what happens if you keep going backwards?
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to fix roads.
Right.
You're not going to fix lakes or lights because we're going to be busy talking about things from the past.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. Do you mind taking some questions?
I can take
from some of the viewers. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask Kent Rourke, he's running for city council for Ward 3.
Ward 3.
That's a very controversial seat. It's a major topic of interest. Right now, wait a second, Kent. We've got breaking news. Stand by, please. Everybody,
Okay.
stand by. Okay, folks, we have just found out that there was a bomb yesterday in Nashville. Let's talk about this, Kent.
Okay.
Now, apparently what happened is someone at 5:30 in the morning
All right.
in Nashville drives an RV. They have a picture of the RV.
Right.
I should have had a picture of it up on the screen here. They drive it downtown Nashville. There are some shots fired.
Right.
They call the police and say, "Hey, shots fired."
Right.
Their police are then notified to call the bomb squad somehow. We're not sure how.
Right.
They go to the place where the RV is, and there's a message playing from the RV that says, "This in 15 minutes, this RV is going to explode."
Right. I don't understand how. I'm glad there wasn't many people there and that they were sending that message, but what message are they sending? You know, I don't know why. Did they want to just blow up a building or no one claimed this?
I had a couple of conspiracy theories.
Right.
Well, first of all, it was in front of the AT&T building.
Right.
So are they trying? It's like are they pissed off at AT&T because, the bill was wrong,
Right.
or was it like someone saying, "Hey, this is what I'm capable of, so next
Right.
time listen to me"? Or was it a suicide?
Right.
What do you think?
Have they found anyone yet?
They have found human remains
Okay.
in the rubble,
In the rubble.
but they don't know if it yet. They haven't given us any information
Okay.
yet. So.
Right.
But what's interesting is they didn't want to hurt anyone
That's the thing.
because it was low foot traffic, but they caused so much carnage to all these local businesses.
Right. They caused a lot of damage, and then again, maybe that's what they were trying to do, is to just make a message that way. But
I'm wondering what if it was like somebody that was trying to get insurance on their building?
it could be.
That'd be a long stretch,
You think
wouldn't it?
they'd do it more low profile than calling the
Well,
police?
but if you burned your own building up,
yeah,
I don't know. It's
who
just,
knows? I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
think the answers will come in the next. They say 48 hours, and it hasn't even been 40 hours. But the next week, we'll get a lot of information. But it's so sad that they picked Christmas. Obviously, they did it Christmas morning on
Yeah.
purpose, and but at least they had a conscience and they
What
tried
about-
to save people.
So that's a mystery. If you have any comments on that, or we'll see what
And
people
I've
think
been
happened.
here all day. I mean, we have our phones at work, but I haven't been looking at it today.
Yeah.
While we've been here.
Okay, the other bit of news we had today is the pizza place has come to town.
Hideaway Pizza.
Hideaway Pizza, man.
Have you ate at Hideaway Pizza?
Dude, I have eaten at Hideaway Pizza. It is. Have you eaten at
Oh
Hideaway?
yeah, I have cups in my my cupboard. Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I love Hideaway Pizza.
It's the bomb, dude. Thebomb.com.
And we have some good good pizza places in Enid, but you know, Hideaway Pizza will work too. My wife loves Hideaway Pizza. We go there when we're in the city quite often. I mean, if we do go to the city for certain things that we can't get in Enid, we try to eat like at Red Robin or Hideaway Pizza or Olive Garden, places that are not here in Enid. You know, because we'd rather support the places that are in it when we're here. So, but I think there's room for it. I'm more excited about when a movie theater comes, because that's what I do for a pastime, pretty much, is watch movies.
I love movies too.
I like a nice movie theater, and of course this one was getting a little run down, you know, in the mall.
Have you caught the new Tom Hanks movie yet?
Not yet. No.
On Apple?
No. That one and Wonder Woman,
That's pretty
1984, good. I need to watch.
Yeah, that's on HBO Max right now.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. Just released yesterday, I believe.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go over. I wanted to show our viewers some of our inventory real quick.
Okay.
Let's sell a car while we're on here. What do you say?
Try to make a living.
Okay, well, here's a couple of comments we have. Kent, the gingerbread house looks awesome.
Thanks.
If you don't know what he's talking about, let me see if I can find the gingerbread house there.
It's sitting right out here.
Let's look here. There it is right there.
While you're doing that, I'll tell a little story.
Yeah, tell the story, will you?
Well,
Please.
first of all, there was a controversy about the gingerbread house because Jackson's normally has vehicles on the building. So when my wife built this gingerbread house, she put vehicles on the building. Well, she put a yellow Wrangler that I bought specifically for the thing. Well, It went missing for a while, but I guess we found it. It's back on there now. But during the party, it went missing.
I've got a picture. I showed a picture of the little yellow Wrangler, and I've got it somewhere. I had to find it first. But if I do this, well, you can still see it from the screen. But let's see if I can do this. Let me show them some inventory real quick here. Well, folks, we have been starving for inventory.
Yeah.
Through the whole COVID thing, it's been a nightmare, right?
That's one of the reasons there's no vehicles on the roof, because we need them out on the lot.
Exactly, we need something to sell, right? So let's see. Now we are getting them in like right and left. Today we took pictures of all the inventory today. Try to get everything online.
Yeah.
If you go to our website at jacksonsofenid.com, you can see what vehicles we have in stock. We're still trying to catch up with the pictures because they're flying in faster than we can take them. This is a 2021 Ram Rebel. That's an amazing vehicle right there. This has a panoramic sunroof, 12-inch screen, leather. If you haven't seen the Rebel, folks, it's awesome. Right. We've got a silver one in with it as well. This is actually a 2021 Laramie. Still has plastic on the seats.
Right.
Go to our website to see this. This is a vehicle that is 22 inches. What do you like about the Laramies, Kent?
Well, the Laramies, I like them a lot. They're more than a Bighorn. So the Bighorn's like the middle of the road in the Ram product, and then the Limited and the Longhorn, of course, are the really fancy. But Laramie's guaranteed to have leather seats, and they usually have the 12-inch screen. So that's another thing we need to talk about. I mean, the 12-inch screen is...
I didn't get a picture of that.
That's a class exclusive. You know, people say the best of this, best of that, can haul the most, tow the most, whatever. Biggest engine. But nobody else has the 12-inch screen in the truck segment. So...
Actually, this vehicle also, right now, until the end of the year, at least for sure, is employee pricing, which means you can purchase the vehicle below the factory invoice. Plus, right now, there's a $2,000 rebate additional with this.
That makes this vehicle more like a Bighorn. So you're getting the luxury of a Laramie at a working man's price.
Correct.
Pretty much. That employee pricing is no joke. We've had a few people come in here that had different codes. People know what I'm talking like if you work on the railroad or the Ram Rodeo, they have a code and you enter that and you get a preferred pricing. Well, EP employee pricing is even lower than that. So people that were getting discounts from where they worked and stuff, they're getting an extra discount. They're not even having to use their code, and it's a lot easier paperwork wise. They don't have to pull out proof that they work somewhere or whatever, and sign a sheet with a code on it.
Yeah, everybody qualifies now.
Right. Monica said, "Hey guys, that's my wife." So she must
Hey,
have knew
Monica.
we were talking about her gingerbread house.
Yes.
And the McKeegan boys are on here. So.
What's up, boys? What's up, guys? Adam, and you noticed I posted to the Jacksons of Enid tonight, the Facebook tonight. I kind of figured that part out, but let's look here. We've got several Jeep Wranglers in right now. We just took in 2 sport packages.
Right.
We have 2 Rubicons. We have several Gladiators in stock, that's for sure.
Right. The one thing I like about these sport Jeeps is it takes the price down a little bit. You know, we have a Mojave edition on the floor, and we have some Rubicons and stuff. But these sports, the price point's way lower, and you still can do everything.
You can customize it on everything you want to do.
If you have your own shop, or you know somebody, or you want to go, and we have Tops and Stripes right down the road. We have a great relationship with them, have for years, and we'll take the vehicle for you. You don't have to go down there. We'll do everything. You get the employee pricing on that. You know, our pricing from Tops and Stripes, there's no markup on that stuff. And if you want, look at that vehicle, still got the wrap on the top.
Yeah, that's actually the first Jeep Gladiator Overland we've had in.
Okay.
That is in between a Rubicon and a sport package.
And you ordered that one, didn't you, Shane? That's Sting Gray.
Yeah, that's Sting Gray.
I love that new color. That's a fairly new color. I mean, they've been playing around with that for a while on Chargers and stuff, but now they're starting to include it on other models.
What's cool, I believe these vehicles have employee pricing as well. And this, if you notice, this doesn't have the same factory rims that the sport package. It's a little step up.
Well, it's a little fancy, yeah.
Now this is the new 21 Chrysler 300S, and it is beautiful vehicle. I mean,
right.
It's
and again,
Chrysler's
for a
come a long
luxury
way.
car, it's not priced, out of people's budgets. I mean,
Out of range.
Out of range, yeah. And with rebates and stuff, it's probably going to be in the 20s, upper 20s.
Yeah,
but that's
it's
a 300 luxury car.
Right. Okay, well, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Kent and I just wanted to get into the studio tonight and get some time in. If you are interested in being a musical guest on the show, please let me know. I'm about to have the music studio set up right next to us.
Can you show a shot of?
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, let's look here. It's going to be kind of the thing is, it's going to be kind of it's going to be over here, but like you can't really. Let me do a better job with the camera right here. Let's just check this out. Okay, I've got the mic set up, but I'm gonna put some lights in there, and we're gonna get it. If you would like to come.
You won't be sitting on a bucket. We got a nice brand new
and
chair
you might want to sit in on
system.
like a bar stool or something like that, and we'll put some cool background and stuff like that. So that, and also I want to thank Zach Daniel for being here yesterday. I kept calling him Zach Daniels. There's no S, but it's too easy to call him Zach Daniels. But he has A to Z Therapeutic Petting Zoo.
Right.
He's gonna bring back the llama to the studio, so I can't wait for that. Want to invite Mr. Saragusa on the show if you want to come on and kind of do a mini type of issues, talk about the issues, so the rest of the community can see both sides of everything. And like I said, we're going to be giving away free oil change, auto detail, 120 point inspection. All you got to do is comment, and if I could get a favor from all of our viewers and our customers that are watching this right now, if I could get you to share this live show, it would help us immensely. The more that we can get shared, the more we can grow the podcast.
Right.
So, what else in the news today? Kent, anything?
Well, like I said, I've been here trying to sell cars all day, so I haven't been watching too much. But
all right, well, folks, our phone number is 234-5400. And if you'd like, I'd like to, if you are a small business owner and you'd like to be on the show, I do want to invite you. I think Tony from Napoli's and Land Run Steakhouse, he may be on with me. at some point, and we want to come by and maybe shoot a little commercial and throw it on the air. So,
Right.
like I
we
said,
have a lot of businesses to be proud of in Enid, a lot of small businesses that have great stories. You know, someone like Tony when he comes on, or someone like my
Yeah.
wife. Those stories are incredible.
Those are the
You know, how
best.
They got
Family.
their start. Yeah.
you know, Tony's he's got a family-run business. I mean, and
Right.
it's a lot of moving parts.
Oh, of
He's
course.
done a lot of good job. He's done a great job in Enid. Your wife, Monica Rourke, she has the pastry nook downstairs.
Right.
She makes amazing delicacies and desserts and sandwiches. And if you haven't seen the pastry nook, folks, go check it out downtown. It's like walking into a candy land down there. I think it is.
If you're allergic to pink, stay away because the walls are pink.
It is definitely some pink in there. But, well, anything else tonight, Kent? We're just going to have a little short show tonight. And I just wanted to,
I'll bring a little more comedy next time. So,
Yeah.
you know, with
Well-
Christmas and everything. And
I'm kind of, you know, together we're a little funny looking. So
we're a little funny looking. I might wear a hat. You had a good idea. Next time I might wear a hat.
Well, the only reason I wore a hat tonight, I mean, I'm going bald, but the other reason is if you take it off, I get a shiny. I start getting shiny.
Right,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
get a
So I was just
shine,
kind of like
right.
on the light. So it's kind of trying to combat that a little bit. So
That's going to be one of our episodes too, guys, in the future, talking about baldness. So,
male pattern baldness.
yeah, it might get too depressing. We might have to be a short episode. But
All right. Well, come join the family, folks. 234-5400 is the hotline.
right.
Our website, jacksonsofenid.com. You should see more of our inventory coming on. Kent Rourke, he's running for Ward 3. Kent, thanks for being on the show tonight.
All right,
of course,
thank
you're
you.
going to be a regular on the show, so we'll keep an eye out for you. And stay safe, Enid. We love you.
Don't forget about employee pricing.
Employee pricing.
Till the end of the year. 'cause
Till the end of the
January
year.
It might be gone, so it's no joke. It's a real deal. So,
We'll be back Monday, Kent, and we'll
right.
fire it up again.
all right.
All right, Jackson's
Thanks,
Avena
guys.
Live out.
See ya.
Tonight.
My niece from Minnesota.